What's up, guys? Just making a quick video. I got this remote start installed in my car about 2 months ago. I think it's been a long time now to get the whole feel of it and everything, so I can give a decent review for it. And here we go. So the remote start and security system I got in my car is the Viper 5706. It's both the remote start and security system together. Here's the main key fob that comes with it. You've got the basic setup on here. You've got the unlock lock on the front. You got a time, the status of the vehicle, range of the car, that it's sensing your car, and then it's got the battery up top. This remote key fob doesn't lose battery that much. Like in the past 2 months, I've only had to charge it like once, and it was like 1 bar. I was like charging it all the way. And then on the sides here, we have the Aux button, which gets programmed by when you get it installed. This is the main button to turn on your to start the car, and it's a function for if your car has multiple it's called the functions from your key, like your regular key fob you get when you get the car. Since for the FRS I have here, the only functions that it was on the key fob was unlock, lock, alarm, and then open trunk. There wasn't anything where you could double tap like the unlock twice and hold it and then the windows go down. So if your key fob for your car does have that, whoever gets it, whoever you get it installed by, they will program it on here. I can go and show you the function key real quick. So there's multiple levels. There's 4 levels, I believe. There's level 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes back to just the regular screen. So you can program up to 4 extra different features that your car's key fob does. So for mine, the Aux button actually opens up the trunk, so I'll go ahead and do that. You hear that beep, and then the symbol on here shows you that the trunk is opened. And then you go back here, bam, trunk is open. It's quick. I like it. Doesn't take too long. It doesn't take too long for the trunk to open or anything. That's not bad. There is a shock sensor in this. That's the one thing I have noticed. Every time I close my trunk when my car is locked and armed, I do get the alarm does go off, because I guess I close it too hard and the shock sensor starts going off on the car. Basically, yeah, when you lock it, you've got the main setup for that. Turning the car on, you have to hold this, and then you just hear it beep. It takes about 5 seconds, and then the car will stay on for at least 12 minutes. If you don't go inside the car and put any key, I use the Valet key because it's less bulky on my keychain. But yeah, you can put any key into the ignition and then turn it to the on, but not completely on. So I'll do that, and then to turn it off, if you don't want to do it, you can just push it one more time. The car will turn off. There's no difficult process of going to turn the car on or anything. So when you do turn it on, we're going to do it on one more time. So when you do get in your car, we'll unlock it first. That would help. There we go. When you do unlock it first, you will. There is something. I do have automatic, so there is for manual cars there is a extra process you have to do for your car if you want the remote start to work. So every time you get out of your car, you have to prep your car to be turned on with the remote start with the key fob. But for automatic, there's no crazy process. It's not that crazy of a process, but you don't have to really process for that. But so if I do want it to use if I push the brake now, the car will turn off. But all you gotta do is push the key in, just twist it all the way, not all the way to on, but just right up to that's it, over there. And that's basically it. And then push the brake. The sensor will recognize. There's the key fob will it'll do its little chime, and you'll be good to go. And you can start driving off. There's not really a long wait time or anything of turning the car on and getting in and going. I will show you. Let me go and turn it off, and then what happens when you do push the brake before putting the key in. So if I don't put the key in at all and push the brake, the car will turn on, because it has to sense a key to be in the ignition for the remote start to be active. So that is only one thing you gotta keep. You can keep the key in the car if you want, but that won't really be smart. If someone like breaks in your car, they can basically just turn your car on and go. But with this, it's a pretty simple setup. I haven't had any major like problems or anything. The only thing is that shock in the trunk that gets a little bothersome sometimes, but it's not that crazy where it'll be a waste of time or anything. But yeah, and then you get for the security system, they do have the blue light for mine. They just stuck it up there, but you can tell them wherever you want to get it put on. I bought my remote start from Best Buy. They have them. This was the best one that they had in store. They had another better version, which allows with turning your car on from your phone or any mobile device. I didn't really need that because, I mean, yeah, I think there's a subscription for it, so you have to pay like a monthly thing for it to turn your car on from your phone. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. You can leave comments in the description. I'll be looking at them. I'll be replying. I'll be pretty active on there. And then probably on this channel, I'll be posting a lot more, like if I do any other changes to my car. Alright, we're good to go. Alright guys, leave a like, subscribe. Deuces.